Have you ever felt like you've ticked all the boxes? Good job, achievements, admiration from others, but there's still a hollow feeling inside? It's a strange paradox, isn't it? To have what everyone thinks should make you happy, yet feel completely empty. This was exactly where a young man named Daniel found himself. Outwardly, he was the definition of success, a hero in the eyes of his peers. But inwardly, he was lost, searching for a peace that all his victories couldn't provide. Driven by this deep sense of unease, Daniel embarked on a journey to find a wise old man who lived atop a distant mountain, hoping to find answers. After a long and arduous climb, he finally met the sage. Daniel poured out his heart, explaining his confusion and his feeling of emptiness despite his many accomplishments. The wise man listened patiently, then smiled and asked Daniel to join him for his daily task, fetching water. He handed Daniel two buckets. One was perfect, the other was old and had a crack running down its side. They walked to a stream, filled both buckets to the brim, and started the long walk back to the sage's hut. By the time they arrived, Daniel noticed something. The perfect bucket was still full, but the cracked one was only half full, having leaked water all along the path. "See," Daniel said, a bit frustrated. "This bucket is flawed. It's a failure. It couldn't even do the one job it was meant for." The wise man simply smiled. "Look back at the path we walked," he said. Daniel turned and his eyes widened in surprise. On one side of the path, where the perfect bucket had been carried, the ground was dry and barren. But on the other side, where the cracked bucket had leaked, a beautiful line of wildflowers had blossomed, vibrant with color. The sage had planted seeds there, knowing the cracked bucket would water them every single day. "Daniel," the wise man said gently, "you've been so focused on reaching your destination with a perfect bucket that you've missed the beauty you could be creating along the way. Your emptiness comes from seeing only the final goal, the full bucket, and judging everything that falls short as a failure." He continued, "We all have our cracks, our imperfections, but these flaws are not just weaknesses, they are opportunities. The water that leaked from the bucket wasn't wasted, it gave life. Your struggles, your moments of doubt, the efforts that seemed to fall short, they weren't meaningless. They were watering seeds you couldn't even see." That single moment changed everything for Daniel. He realized that true happiness doesn't come from being perfect or achieving every single goal flawlessly. It comes from appreciating the journey itself. It's found in the small, unintended acts of kindness, the unseen impact we have on others, and the beauty that can grow from our imperfections. The true value of our lives isn't measured by what we accumulate for ourselves, but by the flowers we help grow along someone else's path. So if you ever feel like a cracked bucket, remember Daniel's story. Your efforts are never wasted. What you might see as a flaw could be the very thing that brings beauty and life into the world in ways you can't yet imagine. Embrace your journey, cracks and all, because sometimes the most beautiful things in life grow from the places where we thought we were broken. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that helps us find meaning in the everyday. See you in the next one.